For the believer, for the murid, this is a very high level lesson that so many are not going to understand. As you know, Hz Eyup alayhi salam, he was a very beloved one to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he was very blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he had wives, he had beloved children, he had wealth, and everything was blessed in that way that Allah was very generous to him, Ayub alayhi salam. There was no difficulty. There are so many stories that you're going to hear in the coming years that even Muslims themselves, they're going to say now, they're going to judge Allah. Okay? As they have judged the high-level prophets, that they have judged, for example, Ibrahim alayhi salam, and they say Ibrahim alayhi salam, he is, tawbah astaghfirullah, he is, the word is deadbeat husband, because he left his daughter, he left his wife and his son in the middle of a desert. They're saying he is very wrong, he is useless, hasha. You understand? They're going to judge by today's standard of morality, where there is no morality. Whatever you feel that you want to do, that is right. That is fitna of Dajjal. Now they're going to combine everything. So everything is right. They're not going to say even now, wearing a hijab, it is wrong. They say it is right. If you don't wear hijab also, it is right. If you want to wear your clothes, it is right. If you want to open yourself up, it is right. If you are an unbeliever, to say these things, it is one step forward maybe, because at least you say haq is also right, batil is right. Before you used to say haq is all wrong, batil is all right. But for a believer to say this, you're going to hear many more Muslims to say this now. There's complete confusion now. To put on the hijab is right. To take it off also is right. Now there are movements in Muslim countries. Take off your hijab. Take off your hijab. Take off your hijab. You understand? Allah is watching. What, you think this world, this creation, doesn't have a Lord? You think we can do whatever we want? You cannot even enter into a McDonald's and order one cup of coffee and walk away without paying. What, you think Allah is giving us everything, all that He's generous with, and we can do as we like? There is a tyranny of the people of the Akhir Zaman. They say there is no Lord. You understand? But me, I am the Lord. I'm the one who's deciding if I live or if I die. You know nothing. So they're attacking the prophets. They're going to attack all the prophets. They're going to attack Allah. Openly they're going to do it. Awliya Allah, forget about it. But these ones will also say we are Sufis. Number one, to say we are Sufis. Oh, no, not Wahhabis, not terrorists. We are Sufis. That means that we can do whatever we want. We have the right to say whatever we want because we are Sufis. You understand? The place for them, for that kind of disobedience, for that kind of ego, only the fire can get rid of it. So now Ayub alayhi salam, he was a beloved prophet of Allah. And Shaitan is saying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at that time, saying, your beloved servant, he is only worshipping you because you give him so much blessings. If you take away these blessings, he's not going to worship you. Allah is saying, no, that is my most beloved one at that time. Living in this world, his heart is not going to move. He's going to love me and he's going to serve me. He's going to be obedient to me whether I give or I don't give. Shaitan is saying, he's only worshipping you because you give him so much. This first half of the lesson, it applies to everyone in Akhir Zaman. Because so many Muslims believe only way that Allah is blessing us is if He gives us nice wife, nice children, nice job, nice everything. And they're basing, whole nations are basing on the blessings of Allah on this. Correct or no? Don't say to the Christians, oh, you have your prosperity gospel. No. Muslims are believing that long time ago already. The only sign that Allah is going to be pleased with you is when He increases your risk like that. Are you not understanding what a responsibility having the wealth is in this world? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying to Shaitan, you test him. This is not Allah's test. Allah is saying to Shaitan, you do whatever you want to him. You will find his heart still holding strong. It wasn't Allah who was doing it, it was Shaitan who did it. You understand how heavy it is for this friend of Allah, for this prophet of Allah? And Shaitan went crazy on that prophet. His wives started dying. Children got sick. They were cursed. Shaitan is putting it on them. In reality, they were not. Allah is watching and giving the permission. Shaitan is attacking everything. All his wealth, everything is taken away until his one wife that he had, one, stayed with him. And now, Shaitan blow that curse breath to him. And he started having these sickness. And his skin started forming all these bubbles, all this pus, and inside every bubble there was a worm, and the worm was eating into his flesh. And he was feeling all this. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was helping him to take away the pain. That those who are in the way of Allah and something hits them, they are not going to feel 100% of that too. They are not. It's those who don't have belief that the smallest discomfort will become a torture. Those who have belief, the torture comes and they know where it is coming from, where it is going. Already they're starting to smell the paradise. And for the believers, they put their head down and they're able to see. They're able to see, to witness. So Ayub alayhi salam, Allah was also taking away the pain. The pain was there, but Allah was helping him. And one day, one of those worms that was digging into his flesh, it fell down. And Ayub alayhi salam picked it up and put it back. And when the worm started biting again, he felt a pain that he has never felt before. And he started screaming. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Ya Ayub, whatever that was there, we allow it to happen. And we also give some mercy that is there. But when you picked it up and you put it on yourself, that is you causing it to happen. You see how fair Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is. And He's having that rehearsal for us, all of us to know, to understand. What is it that we are doing? What is it that Allah is doing? Are we even thinking this is something that we do to ourselves? Majority not. Majority are thinking if there's something wrong is happening, how many more times you have to say? First thing they say, this is black magic. I cannot find a job, black magic. I'm sick, black magic. I cannot get married, black magic. Everything is black magic. You're never going to say, I did this to myself. Maybe I should cut one kurban. Maybe I should fast. Maybe I should make a dua. Because everyone is running, and these are people who believe in Awliya Allah. I don't hear too much people, Wahhabi type people, they say black magic. Easy, they're blaming other ones first. They never blame themselves. What is going to happen on Judgment Day? You think we have a chance to blame black magic? You think on Judgment Day we have a chance to even blame Shaitan? Shaitan is going to say, Ya Rabbi, I only whisper to them. I didn't put a gun to their head to commit the wrong action. They did it to themselves 100% willingly. I just whisper to them. And the whispering, it is according to how you want to open that ear or how you want to close it. Do you know it is a whisper? How you open it, how you close it, where is it coming from? Knowing all of this, if Shaitan is whispering to us, Allah is closer to us than our jugular vein. What happened then that time? Allah is closer to us than our jugular vein. So we're putting shaitan before Allah. We're putting our ego before Allah. The prophets, they are close. The angels, they are close. The awliya Allah, especially if you have a shaykh, they are constantly screaming at you. But you're putting everything aside and you want to listen to shaitan. You don't even know you're putting everything aside because you say it's just a habit. So you don't know yourself. You don't know when you're closing every door and you're opening that window to shaitan. It's a very big mistake now. And Allah is showing to us through that story of Ayub alayhi salam to say, what is it that you are doing? This is something that I'm showing to my Prophet. Oh, people of the Akhir Zaman, following the greatest Prophet. You must understand what is it that you do to yourself, and you must understand what is it that I'm sending to you. In this Akhir Zaman, this world has become a hell. Who's blaming Allah? Can we blame Allah to say that He made this to be? No. We did it to ourselves. That the Holy Prophet was saying to Allah, do not make my nation, don't punish them like you punished the nation of Nuh alayhi salam. He's saying that also because there's a lot of similarity between the nation of Nuh and this nation. A lot. That in this nation now, openly people are committing wrong actions. That when earlier nations, they made that action, they were completely destroyed. Completely. Cheating in business. Killing their prophets and the beloveds of Allah. All those wrong actions that they do is finished. And now this nation is openly committing all of that. So when the Prophet is saying, don't punish my nation the way you punish the nation of Nuh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is replying to His beloved saying, no, I'm not going to punish them with a flood. But they are going to invent a weapon that they're going to kill each other, destroy each other through the flood of the fire. Isn't this exactly what we are doing? Who are number one trying and hoping and wishing to get that kind of power? Muslim countries. So it is done, it's finished. The test may come to us. We don't try to be a hero. We must know where it's coming from us, where it's coming from Allah. Because with every test that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us to the believer, He's sending so much help that everywhere you turn, you're saying, hey, what kind of test this is? That so much help is coming to me. That you are going to be patient and you're going to hold on to the truth. The believers. وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Hold on to the haqq and be patient. Things don't go your way. Be patient. Know what is coming from Allah and know what is coming from your own ideas. We are in this way for some time. We know every time that there is a test that is coming. Good things come out from that, always. But we cannot be ignorant to commit the same wrong things again. And hope for the rescue to come. This is for me, this is for you. Wa min Allahu tawfiq. Al-Fatiha.